Welcome to The Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Josh Carney. When it comes to being a member of the national media covering the NFL, if you're not taking a pot shot at Ben Roethlisberger or creating the hottest of hot takes regarding the veteran quarterback, you're apparently doing it wrong. On Thursday, ESPN's Mike Tannenbaum, a former NFL general manager with the New York Jets and Miami Dolphins, took another big swing at Roethlisberger and his abilities, stating that he believed Roethlisberger would be bad in 2021 and would be benched by midseason. Talk about a hot take. Here's what Tannenbaum said specifically. He's going to be bad, and I expect him to be benched by the middle of the season. He's had a great career, but it's over. They're paying Ben Roethlisberger for what he used to do, not what he's going to do in the future. When citing his reasoning behind his hot take regarding Roethlisberger being benched in 2021, Tannenbaum cited Roethlisberger's 31st ranked yards per attempt and a poor offensive line in front of him, stating it would be hard to score in the NFL with Roethlisberger getting rid of the football so quickly to protect himself. I'm not sure where to even start with this take. Stating that a guy is being paid for what he was, not what he will be, at 39 years old, is just so out of touch from Tannenbaum. He should know better. He was a former general manager himself. Guys in the NFL are paid for what they've done, more often than being paid for what they will be in the future. It's a silly hill to try and die on when it comes to Roethlisberger. As for the poor yards per attempt and quick release of the football, those go hand in hand and can be attributed to the offensive line's poor play in the overall lack of a running game, rather than the perceived physical limitations of Roethlisberger. The arm is still there with the veteran quarterback. Though it may not be as strong or as flashy as it once was, he can still make NFL-level throws. He just needs more time in the pocket and a more creative offensive scheme, both of which should occur this season. Cite the inconsistent ability to hit the deep ball in 2020, or cite the inconsistency and seeming unwillingness to pull the trigger on throws in that 6 to 15-yard window last season from Roethlisberger. He's not without fault and without criticism at this point. Questions certainly remain about him and his overall abilities on the field, but stating he'll be so bad in 2021 that it will result in his benching is just so far from realistic. I'm not sure Roethlisberger's even been benched in his career for poor play. I understand Tannenbaum is paid to give his opinion on TV and create discussions, but he is not being paid to come up with outlandish hot takes like he's done for the last year or so with Roethlisberger. Thankfully, guys like Dan Orlovsky are on TV with Tannenbaum to check him and his outlandish takes with actual facts and common sense. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every weekday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Alex Kozora and Dave Bryan every Tuesday and Friday.